Before T-Series made a name for itself not only as one of the largest record labels in the world, but also one of the largest production companies.
T-Series is growing at a rate of 150,000 subscribers per day and is said to overtake PewDiePie within the next month.
Are you scared, T-Series? Cause I'm not!
Before T-Series would eventually surpass PewDiePie as the most subscribed to YouTube channel on the website.
Who is this T-Series channel? This channel will pass PewDiePie.
Before T-Series made a multi-channel network consisting of more than 26 different YouTube channels, bringing in billions and billions of YouTube views and a whole lot of Indian rupees.
Past 30 days, 2.1 billion.
Since 2006, T-Series has been working its way up the YouTube ladder with daily uploads of sometimes a dozen or more videos each and every day. And we're talking some high quality stuff. Now, I'm not really a song and dance man myself, but some of these men and women, they're absolutely killing it. At the time of this recording, they're pulling in over 2 billion views a month and over 4 million subscribers. Their secret to success? To transcend every popular medium online and expand their audience, soaking up all them Indian views. And I mean, there's 1.3 billion people in India alone. It's pretty genius. Now, as the channel has geared up to overtake PewDiePie, it's become a well-known brand the world over, but T-Series actually has been in business as far back as the early 80s. Now, back then, the music industry in India was hard up for publicity, and this kept many talented artists and performers, well, from reaching a mainstream audience. And T-Series, well, it was there working long and hard to fill that void. Backed by producer Gulshan Kumar, the early years of the company, well, they're once shattered by tragedy, and also they've been a part of the revolution that has rocked the music scene, not just in India, but all over the world. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden, documenting the creation as well as the success of T-Series. Here for you, of course, up before they're famous. Now, on this channel, we've covered a ton of celebrities. We've also covered a few rap groups as well as bands. But it's not every day, bro, that we get to document a corporation. Now, if you have any ideas on a future company that you'd like us to cover, please sound off in the comments down below. I'm thinking about making a video on Fashion Nova. I think that would be fun. Also a little cheeky. Anyway, for now, let's get into T-Series. Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom! T-Series was founded in 2006 as a YouTube channel, giving artists and filmmakers in Bollywood an outlet to show off their music as well as their upcoming films. Now, the company was brought to the platform by Bhushan and his uncle Krishan Kumar, and they would take over the company in 1997 after the death of Bhushan's father, Gulshan Kumar. Now, he originally started the company selling bootleg cassettes and CDs, so let's talk about Gulshan quickly. This man, well, he quickly became known as the Cassette King all over India. Born on May 5th, 1956 in New Delhi, Gulshan was raised in a Punjabi Hindu family. His father bought a cassette and record shop when Gulshan was just a boy, and it was here where he gained an interest in the music industry. He started his own record business as an adult called Super Cassettes Industries, and later he moved to Mumbai. The company released several Bollywood soundtracks and songs, making their breakthrough with Ashikwi. I'm trying my best here, guys, I'm not from this part of the world. And this was a film soundtrack that sold over 20 million units and became a highest seller Bollywood album, well, of all time. One of their biggest advantages over competitors was that they also sold their products at a much cheaper price in order to be more affordable to music lovers. Now, with this, they soon transitioned from an obscure company selling pirated music to a major force to be reckoned with in the music industry. Gulshan even got into producing films, having made over 14 during his time. His first was a film called Alal Tupata Mal Mal Ka, which was released back in 1989. And the film was a huge success amongst audiences. Good for him, absolutely amazing come-up story. And again, sorry if I said that incorrectly. The company had several hits and misses along the way, but this was all part of finding out what worked and what did not. It's what happens when you're starting up a business. Then suddenly on August 12, 1997, Gulshan was shot and murdered by an Indian crime syndicate known as D Company. Now, at the time, he was leaving a Hindu place of worship in Jeet Nagar, and Hiri, this is a west suburb of Mumbai. He was only 41 years old at the time. As a result, the company was taken over by his son Bhushan and his brother Krishan Kumar, which happened later that year. Now, his brother being a successful Indian film and music producer, and Bhushan being an actor and a film producer himself, who by the way was only 19 years old at the time of his father's passing. Now the two, they would put their heads together to sustain the business and made great efforts to honor Gulshan at every chance they could. Business continued on as it was for the next couple of years. That is until the company joined the wonderful world of YouTube back when the video sharing platform was still in its infancy. We're talking good old 2006.
Leave Benny alone!
Taking on the name of T-Series, the group uploaded its productions onto the website, likely having little idea of the future potential of the platform. Compared to the amount of success they've had in recent years, the channel started off rather slowly. They didn't hit the 1 million subscriber landmark until 2013, but the views, they were there. The channel had already boasted over 1 billion views. Bhushan being of a younger generation, he was savvy to the new opportunities that existed online, and he opened up the T-Series YouTube channel analytics, and he saw all the growth and the viewership coming in from all over the world. That's when they began to double down their efforts. They uploaded more content, they set up additional channels, and they even began producing films in other languages, outside of Hindi. Now on the main T-Series channel, they have dropped over 12,000 videos, with many having view counts that give most world star hip-hop releases, well, a run for their money. Taking a quick look at their most viewed videos, the top 15 have over 200 million views. And what I also found interesting was how a lot of these videos, the thumbnails, they boast about how many views they are getting across YouTube. For example, this video, Dire Dire, it has 307 million views, but the thumbnail, it reads over 411 million views. I'm assuming the other T-Series channels, they're promoting one another, there's another version of it out there. But T-Series is not a force to be reckoned with. They're really taking over the internet. With the brand being built, it's likely that other music producers are now having to pay T-Series to feature their work. The company itself has slowed down on the production of music, with Bhushan again setting his eye back on film production. The goal in 2017 was to make 9 feature films, as well as lock in 12 feature films for 2018. Regarding his ambition in the film industry, he has stated, "I am not a passive investor in movies, I'm an active producer. I'm tough on budgets, and not the type to let a director spend any amount on a movie just for passion's sake." The famed producer has described the company as having mixed reception in the film business, and has confirmed that it is indeed harder to make a successful film than it is a successful record. Commenting on the difficulty of crafting films both on screen and behind the scenes, well, Bhushan, he had this to say: "Making movies is very different from music. I can now make music in my sleep." Okay, that's a little cocky, but you know, the numbers don't lie. At the time of this recording, the label has over 66 million subscribers on YouTube with over 50 billion views. And that's just one of the channels. They will be dethroning the long-reigning king. We know PewDiePie, feel bad for him. And he's held that spot since 2013. Now to put this into perspective, that was the same year that T-Series had just hit 1 million subs.
Another YouTube channel is taking over. That's right. In no less than in November this year.
Now with the Indian economy strengthening and outside investors helping to speed up their accessibility to Wi-Fi, well, the future looks very bright for T-Series. By 2019, they are expected to surpass 100 million YouTube subscribers, being the first channel ever to do so. Who knows, one day, they could have 1 billion subscribers. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Now the company has also 26 other properties, creating a massive multi-channel network. Among their other successful channels are T-Series Tamil, T-Series Telugu, and Bollywood Classics. And just last year, the company, well, they announced their plans to produce a biopic about the company's founder, Gulshan Kumar. As for the rest of the story, well, I guess you can find it on the T-Series channel, or you can find it when PewDiePie, you know, reacts to the fact that he is no longer the king. Or we'll update you in the future. I don't know. You know what this is. This is before they're famous. My name's Michael McCrudden. Thanks for checking out this video, guys. We make all sorts of different videos here for you almost every day, because it's every day, bro. I'll see you guys in another video.